Daily exposure to the sun ruined the display on our Cockpit VHF radio microphone. When we replaced it, I didn't want the same thing to happen to our new unit. But how should I protect it? Okay, I'm Carolyn Sherlock, and on this episode of the Boat Galley Podcast, I'll share the easy and cheap way we protect the display on our Cockpit Mic. First, though, let's talk about today's episode of the Boat Galley Podcast and its sponsor. That's Marine Electronics Advisor, a service from CTEC Systems. Get unlimited expert advice as you upgrade and maintain your boat's electronics and communication systems. Got questions about how to install your new AIS? Want to know if that on-sale radar will talk to your chart plotter? How to configure your new Wi-Fi extender? Embarking on a full electronics refit? The Marine Electronics Advisor has you covered. Use code BOATGALLEY for an exclusive $100 off your first month subscription. Visit ctec.systems/DIY to learn more. Marine Electronics Advisor, the ultimate subscription consulting service for the DIY boat owner. If you have a cockpit microphone for your VHF, be careful. Bright sunlight will damage the LCD display on the mic, making it impossible to read even the channel, let alone other information. I'm not sure how old the Standard Horizon RAM mic was on our boat, but the display was almost totally blacked out. It was mounted in a very exposed location next to the helm, with the display pointed straight aft. With easterly trade winds common in South Florida and the Bahamas, where the boat has been for the past 5 years at least. This meant that the afternoon sun had been directed straight at the display most days. Now we keep covers on all of our other instrument displays, but somehow, I guess because there wasn't a cover for it, it never dawned on us that we should cover it. Until over the last couple of months, the display slowly turned into a solid, illegible blob. Now, we think that having a VHF mic at the helm is important for safety, but this one was almost useless. You could hear a call on transmit, but it was impossible to change channels as you couldn't see the channel at all. So as part of a VHF upgrade to get an AIS receiver, we got a new remote mic. We didn't want to ruin the new one, but the old mounting location really was the most convenient place for the person at the helm. So it needed a cover. There were two basic criteria. It couldn't interfere with the hanger clip on the back, and it had to be able to quickly slip off to use the radio. Suddenly, it dawned on me. Velcro. We had a number of leftover pieces from other projects, so I could cut a couple of long, skinny hook pieces from sticky back industrial strength Velcro, and then use a piece of wide Velcro strapping to cover the display. I put the sticky back pieces on the back of the microphone on either side of the hanger. Then I cut a piece of the wide Velcro to wrap around the front of the mic and put it in place with the loop side in so that it would catch on the hooks. It's easy to hang up and remove. Now we do leave the cover off when we're underway, and then we put it back on when we stop, just as we do with our other instrument covers. It's been 4 years now since I did that, and our mic has absolutely no sign of damage. I suggest you do the same thing or come up with something else that works for your boat and your location. And thanks for listening to the Boat Galley Podcast. Did you find it helpful? Please tell your friends and be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app.